Hello and welcome people to my channel Wayfarianfx. What today is going to be a very important video. We are going to cover the entire year of 2025. I hope you enjoyed your last year and the party as well. And welcome to this year of 2025, which comes with a lot of important news to consider. And that is how we are going to understand. We are going to understand as to what is happening in the war situations. And of course, with gold, we are going to understand the range as well. Back again. Now, after that, we will go on to move on to fundamentals and then, of course, the very important technicals. So let's begin the video. If you are if you're coming in for the first time, if you're watching it for the first time, please like, subscribe, and share the channel. It would be a great appreciation from our side. That helps us a lot in making further videos. Excuse me. Now, without wasting a lot of time, let's move on. First of all, this is 2025 where we have entered, where there are a few important things that I want you to put this in your head. Now, what are those? First things first, as of course 2025 is going to be a very crucial year, especially for the first 3 months, is because as we see that US President Mr. Trump is going to take over the office and the operation is going to start. And at the same time, like we discussed in the earlier video as well, there is Iran on a verge of declaring itself into a nuclear power, and if that thing happens, then there's going to be a lot of aggressive fluctuation in the market, which I want you to consider. And of course, 2025 is going to be bringing a lot of fluctuations up and down. So I wish you all the best. All we got to do is we just have to be prepared, you know. And in life, it is very important whether it is life or forex or trading or any kind of that matter. It is your preparation that will lead you to where you are right now. Yes, so it is the preparation that we are going to do today for tomorrow, for the future. Yes, and that is what we try to analyze in this video as well, and through this channel as well. It's a wonderful opportunity for everyone to earn in this moment of this year 2025, because a lot of things can change. You would see an aggressive fluctuation in not just gold but even in cryptocurrencies, and I think March is a very crucial month in the entire year, because though it is the end of the financial year, but there's a lot of things that happens around the world and you've got to be careful about that as well. There's a lot of war situations, we will come on to that, but let's first understand the fundamentals which we are coming in for this week in particular. So this video is considering, we kind of making it for the year of 2025, starting from this week itself. Now let's look at this from Jan 6th till January 10th. Now we have a few important news that we have to look at, and that is very important, because last couple of weeks, like we discussed in the previous videos, that it was fundamentally the market wasn't that strong, so we knew that the market is going to go on to the range bound, and that is what we saw. We saw the market moving into a range bound, which we already discussed with the price as to what is the price range for gold, and gold exactly fluctuated or moved in the similar direction. So this video is going to be very important, because this week we have got fundamentals, which is very important, starting Tuesday with ISM services, PMI, job openings. Then on Wednesday again we have got non-farm employment change and unemployment claims. And Thursday we have an off, and we do have FOMC meeting minutes as well. On Friday we have very important news at 5:30 as per my time. You can check with your time zone as to which time it would be. You've got average hourly earnings, you have got non-farm employment change, and you have got very important unemployment rate cut. Now this is going to be very important, and this is where I want you to focus on, because this week you can see a lot of aggressive unlike the previous weeks. The previous weeks which we discussed, we said that it is going to be range bound. It wouldn't be fluctuating very aggressively. However, this week you can see a lot of aggression in terms of the in terms of course the fluctuation going up or down. We will understand that whether the chances of gold being bullish or bearish, what is something that you would consider for this week and for the coming month as well. So we will try and understand. Let's focus on this fundamentals for this week. Apart from that, of course, news are on the war zones. It is all good, is because war is something which is happening on always. It is going good, and as we see that Israel is not on the back foot. It is attacking Yemen, it is attacking Gaza, okay. And so the war situations over there in the Gulf area is also very very tedious, very straight. I mean, it's going very wrong though. However, even Russia and Ukraine, for that matter, Russia is also not ready to go on the back foot. It is just saying that it will let Ukraine know the taste of the war in order to understand what the war is all about. So that is also very critical, and things are not stopping by. Every country is just coming over, and we see that Israel and of course there is America, which can also become a part. Now when we talk about America, of course America, we know that they are into certainly a very crucial partner in terms of what is happening around the world since World War One itself. And we know that this is the time 2025. We have lived the first 25 years of the first millennium, of the second millennium, I'm sorry, 2000. So 2025, now this is the time where there's a lot of things that will change. Just like if you go 100 years back, yes, that was between 1920s and 1930s. That was the first World War, which happened during this era as well. There were a lot of changes in the revolution in the civilization around the world, and you see, we always have to keep this long-term perspective, because we are living into this era where you can see a lot of changes coming in. Like we know that there's AI, there is quantum computers which is going. So there is going to be a lot of changes in the technological advancements and the technology itself in order to in order to live along with the people, and people adapting to the changes that is coming in. Now apart from this, of course, there is war. There is a war to get the control all over the world, to have a world order in order to make things better economically. Yeah, so that is something which might happen, and 2025 is certainly a decisive year for all those things that might happen in this year. Now, let's understand from the point of view of let's see as to what the news we know. We know fundamental. Let's get back to our very important technical aspects. Now we are on to the monthly chart. I want you to please focus on this, because in this video, during this technical analysis, we are going to share the range. We are going to share where you can buy, where you can sell, and how can you be safe and earn big time, just like we discussed in the earlier videos. And I'm sure whoever has watched the video and if had traded might have made a lot of profit as well. Yeah, so please focus on it. It is going to be very important. Let's understand this on a monthly starting with a monthly timeline. Now you see that this particular video of November, yeah, or for that matter, even this, like you see over here, when we look at December, yeah, this is the month of Jan where we are starting. So to understand this, we know that we have to get into the December point. Now, when we look at here, so let's understand this, that we do have a level right from 2626, right? This is the range. And we also have another range. Let's check it out. This range that we have of 2585. Yeah. Now, this is the range that we saw in the month of December. And like we discussed, we knew that the market is going to be during the last couple of weeks because of lack of fundamentals. We see that we understood and we realized that it is going to be in the range bound, and that is what exactly happened. It was in the range bound, which you will understand in the 4 hours and daily, which we will go through. But understand that this is certainly for sure the range that we have got. Now that the month has started with the Jan, it did show a positive movement, a bullish movement to some extent. However, it tested the level, like we see that we already have this level that we have drawn over here. It tested the level and it came down back again. And so market right now, at around about 2640, and we see that of course market is somewhere over here at 2640, correct? Now, considering the entire year, considering this entire month, now is the position where we understand, because there are a lot of things happening with the US. Mr. Trump is going to take over the office, so we can expect US to be a little stronger this month. Yeah, and this is where I feel that you can see a bullish momentum for a while for gold. So the major aspect that we can consider with gold in this coming week and the month probably is a good sell position. As to where that sell position is going to be, we will certainly discuss that when we go further with the weekly, daily, and 4 hours as well. However, right now, monthly, the range. I want you to, if you can take a picture of this or you can keep this in mind, you can make a note of this, that this is going to be the range. Yes, provided majorly is what we understand that market can reach minimum to this range downside, that is 2586 or 2585 for that matter. Yeah, and if it crosses below this, then if it crosses and closes below this, then we know that there is going to be a very aggressive sell. Now, this aggression of sell is not limited just to this 2530. Then you can expect it to go to 2485 to 2475 as well. Now, this is a very good buy zone for people of this, who like to do swing trading. And if the market actually crashes, of course, we have to wait for the confirmation right down here, because till the time the market doesn't cross 2585, we cannot say that it is going to go down further aggressively. But this is a range bound that we know. Right, so the market is going anywhere between this range, or even if it is bigger aggressively, we wouldn't consider this as a very good aggressive movement, whether in sell or whether in up. So just like in above, if the market goes above 2726, then we know that it will certainly then try and cross this to give a new upper high or a higher high. Yeah, but that thing doesn't seem to be more possible in terms of technically when we understand this. So like we said, we would consider sell positions more over here for this particular week and the month, and just analyze it and safely do the practice. Of course, we always, for a long-term perspective, we know that when the market goes down, we have to look for the best buying opportunity, because once the market touches this 2476, then let me tell you, as we expected, the market certainly can cross 3000 figure as well. Now, if the market wants to touch this 3000 figure, yeah, in gold, then it has to certainly come down a little, and that retracement is this particular point of 2475. So once the market touches this and doesn't cross below this and goes above from here, it is going to be a very strong bias, because from here the market will head towards making the new high directly, and failing all these sections in the past which is happening, which is running in the range bound since a long time, a very long time. Yes. So to target this, we have to wait for this. And while we wait for this, we have to trade on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, to understand this. So let's understand it from the weekly basis, and let's understand this from a little. Let me make this a little close. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Now this should be clear. As we know over here, we did make on a weekly candle. We saw that we do have a buy zone and a sell zone over here, and the market has been in the range since a long time. This is the month of December. Since the month of December, of course, once the market in the month of November fell, then we saw that there in the weekly section, the market has been in range since a long time. Yeah, it tried to test this level 3 times, right? It tried to touch this level once, yeah, though it wasn't successful in doing so. And this is where I believe it, because I'll be a little quick in this, is of course we understand that the market did not, so we know that there is a chance, there is a possibility that the market might try and test this level strongly. Yeah, so this becomes a very strong zone for us to from here the market to sell. Now where is it where you would sell, and where is it that you would buy? Yes. Now if you have looked, if you have watched my previous videos, we had a very strong point of 2633. If you see this line of 2633, now this 2633 is one of those price from where the market you can always go up to. If it goes below that, then from here, from 2640, then you can have a good sell position, yeah, which would go up to 2614 to 2604 and try to test 2585. And if it crosses below this, then we have a very good aggressive sell till 2530. Okay, these are the levels basically where you would close all your sell positions with your profit, wait for the confirmation, and then sell, and then close your profit back here again. Wait for the confirmation if the market is, because market always understand that market just not, if it sell it doesn't mean that it will just keep falling down. As we know that it tries to retrace, like for example from here, if the market doesn't go below this 2620, there is a possibility that the market might just try and go back to 26, test this level between 2659 back again to 2666. Yeah, so what are the sell levels over here for us? Let's understand this a little better with the daily. Now, if you look at daily, let me make this, you would understand this better. If you look at this, we have got two double tops, yeah, two tops. Now we have got a double top here from where the market has rejected, and the market has rejected back again strongly. Yes, and you see this rejection that is happening. Yeah, and if you look at it, market of course tried to touch this levels but wasn't able to. Market again tried to touch and cross this level but wasn't able to. It's been almost 2 times, right, that market tried. It did not happen. Now here market tried to touch this particular support, however, or the spike that we had, but it did not happen. It just moved back up in here. Now it for a longer period of time, like we said, that it was in the range bound of for n number of days. Yes, and from here again market did enter into the sell zone but then fell down again. Now when the market starts on a Monday, there is certainly a possibility that we can expect the market to retrace back a little and try to go onto the zone to touch this. If it's not able to, then it will certainly go back down to this level of 2624 back again, and then from here, oh, just a minute, 2624 again, and then from here, if we see the market is not able to cross this level of 2633, 2639, then it will just fall down back again, and then it will touch 2585. So what we're trying to understand over here is, if the market touches 2585, this is where your position is can be. So what is the sell position again? Excuse me. So 2633, and now if the market goes up, then you have got 2666. So 2666 been, I repeat, 2666 been a very good sell zone still again. And bottom line from here, if the market crosses 2633 on Monday, that is tomorrow, then you can certainly open up a sell position and you have your profit. Part profit you can take at 2624, wait for the confirmation. If it goes further down, then you have till 2585. Now there is certainly a possibility that it might, if it crosses this and closes, yeah, any 4-hour candle, which we will get back there. Let's go back, let's understand this. Now if you look at the 4-hour candle, look at this. I mean, the market, since such a long time, except for this section where it gave for a period of time a good high, right? Market has been in this range mode since a long time back again. As we know that it might just try and cross this, and if not, then it will try and hit this level. And if it crosses and closes, any 4-hour candle closes below 2585, then we see a very aggressive sell. Yeah, just like this candles, just like these candles. Yes, we can see a very aggressive candle to reaching 2530 and also touching 2475, but this will take some time. It doesn't mean that it will happen within a day or within a week, but this will certainly take some time, as we know as to how the market reacts. There are market makers, there are people who put in a lot of money around the world in gold. So you have to also understand that. You have to understand the fundamentals as to what is happening around the world in order to understand this. Right now, so this is all that you have to consider with the range. I would say that if we look at, let's see, on an hourly basis, so you have to understand that 2633 being, I mean, this particular point, if the market goes below this, you open up a sell back again, you have the range. If you go open, if it goes above that, then you can always keep a buy till 2660 till 2666, because from here this is a very strong rejection point, very strong sell zone, which you can always open up a sell position here and have a very good range profit till 2585. Yeah. Now if the market crosses this, then you know that we have the upper range of 2684. If the market crosses this level, then there's going to be an aggressive bullish movement to 2726, and then we will have to wait to check to how far does it give us the higher high, a new high in the market. But this will again take some time, because if you look at the monthly prediction as well, we understand this range of 3 months prediction, not necessarily that it will reach in 3 months time. It can reach before this, or it might just reach by June as well. But 2432 is the range which you got to keep in your mind when the market is going below. Now when the market is going below, for all the swing traders, for whoever has lost the opportunity to buy, this can be your opportunity back again to have a very good buy position, a long-term buy position, and provided the market of course doesn't cross below this, but this can be a very strong, so you can see the market heading towards the 3000 that we are talking about. It is very important market to reach this. If there is a possibility that market might give a downside spike for the day, so you just got to wait and make a decision rightly, so that, because everybody has to take care of their investment, and that is what we focus on. So that's all, people. just try to understand the range, so we know that our sell position, if we want to, as a trader, if we want to sell, yeah, then we will have this range of 2666, yeah, and we also have the range of 2685. So these two range, 2666 and 2685, can be a very good sell, provided the market doesn't go and cross above this, right? But if it's a sell, then certainly you have got 2633, 2624, and then 2585 as a very strong sell from these points once the market crosses this, or is not able to go above this. So you 2685, 2666, then 2633, 2624, and then you know that then there is 2585, and this is a very important rejection line. If the market goes below this and closes, then we see an aggressive sell to 2475 minimum. Yeah, so all the best for the new year. Of course, I will be making more videos. Please put in a comment as to how you like it, what are the important information, anything else that you would like to know. I will be making videos like this very often, and let's earn together. This is what the entire intention of the entire group is, entire channel, is that we travel and we earn, and this is one of the best earning opportunities in 2025 as well, which I want you to consider, because this can make you a good money. This year is going to be very, very important for the people who want to invest and make some money out of that. Then this is the time that has been lost back in 2008 to 2005, and and even 2020. So 2025 is going to be that year where you can make everything that has been lost. So well, you have a wonderful year, a wonderful week, and let's enjoy this trading. Thank you.